Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, I was actually waiting for a little bit of action today, maybe in a C wave to the upside of this B wave. It didn't happen, or hasn't happened yet at least. Instead, we have a bit of a double bottom here yet on the chart. The count hasn't changed though. So the idea was that with the Monday low, we could have completed this A wave because we had 5 waves down. Bitcoin did the same. And the idea is now that possibly with yesterday's swing high here, where we retested this trend line from below, an A wave of a B wave finished. The choppy move down could absolutely be a B wave. You know that B waves can even overshoot to the downside if they sometimes want to, okay? And from that point of view, the wave count that I presented you earlier on this lower time frame is still absolutely valid and a possibility. Now, at the moment, however, I have no evidence that this move up has started, but it's certainly the time here that we need to be on the lookout. That this B wave rally could start. The resistance area hasn't changed at all. I'm still looking at possibly 1995 down to 1952 for potential resistance. Again, because B waves can overshoot, it can even go much higher. This is sort of the standard B wave, because the move down was in 5 waves. So the B wave is typically then rather weak. But again, there is not really the crystal ball here. We can only really look at probabilities. So that means at some point here, we need to be watching for a corrective bounce, but it would only be a corrective bounce. So don't expect necessarily a major rally. Well, saying that, obviously we made 5 waves down. That takes us to the alternative wave count, right? But in the primary scenario, Ethereum completed a 5 wave move down to the 13th, no, not down, up, a 5 wave move up to the 13th of July. It took basically 4 weeks from the 15th of June low to the 13th of July high. A pretty nice 5 wave move up. Only a diagonal though, but still decent 5 waves. And it's a nice 1-2 setup that we have here. As long as support at 1713 is holding, I would generally be focused on the upside. And the idea is now that we come down in this wave 2 and ideally in an ABC structure. A wave, B wave would be starting soon, and the C wave to the downside. That's the primary scenario. In the alternative, the wave 1 already topped. We had an A wave down, overshooting B wave, and we are already coming down in the C wave. And that could already be complete. It's not because we have 5 waves down. It's nothing I am primarily looking for, but I have to mention it because we have now reached the trend reversal area. Something that we had here as well, where we expected price to turn around. Now, the last time Ethereum tested the golden ratio, that would be here 1781. So that takes me again to the primary scenario where I eventually look at lower. And but what that means is primarily I'm looking at lower, but there is now a potential for a short-term bounce. That potential was already there earlier today, but it hasn't used it, basically with the same price that been the same all day. Basically, we only had a little bit of volatility, but nothing major. So it's a pretty boring day again. So let's see if we can now start that C wave to the upside. If we go to the 15-minute chart, I mean, maybe this is already a tiny 1-2 setup, but it's too early to say. That C wave, again, if it is one, should be a 5 wave move. And if we have a little bit more evidence that it has started, I can also add the subwave count for the C wave to the chart. But again, it's a little bit too early for that. Yeah, that's everything at the moment because not too much changed. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.